Hello.
There you go. There you go. You okay?
Yeah. Hello, Ammirata. Wait for a few more minutes for people to join us.
Still good.
You can pull me over. Can you pull me over towards you?
Good.
Yeah. Thank you so much. What is your name?
Jazz.
Jazz.
Jazz. That's right. That's right. Thank you, Jazz.
Thank you,
What a
Jazz.
cool name.
Thank you, Jazz.
Why didn't I get named Jazz?
Can I get anything else for us? We're good right now.
Whoa, I don't know. It's
We
looking
may
pretty
get
good.
dessert later.
Okay.
Okay? Thank you.
Thank you. Y'all have some good New York cheesecake here? He
We don't have
sells.
any cheesecake.
Okay, he sells great cheesecake down in Greenville, so
Yeah.
somebody's on. Joanne? Well, I'm glad you're new and I'm glad you're here. I still feel coming up against you.
Okay.
I see some others are coming on. Oh, I got a few more coming in.
Yeah.
Hello. Come on in. Hope you can see well. We are. Sharon, good to see you again. This is date night for my husband and I. We're at level 10. We're in Spartanburg. It's the name of a restaurant. And we're the only ones out here on the balcony tonight. They have allowed us to come out here because I told them I was going to be out here with y'all.
That's right.
I'm glad you're here. It's a beautiful evening in South Carolina. The temperature is probably in the low 60s.
Yeah.
Probably the low 60s. You let some people in. Some people are trying to join in. Let's see. Add. We had a little bit of rain here. Hey, Carla. We're in Spartanburg. Hey, Tammy. Glad you got in. Yeah, we're actually, they call it level 10 because this is the 10th floor. In Spartanburg, we don't have like the 80 stories that you might have in Atlanta or New York. But it's still very beautiful here. This is our night together. I am, hey Deborah. Deborah. I'm headed to my third and final step of my professional leadership development conference, if you want to call it that. I'm not sure. It's not really a seminar. It's not really a conference. It is full on everything. It is mind, body, soul. Hey, Eileen, so glad you're here. Thank you for being here. Hey, Tammy, glad you were able to join us. So, anyway, they let us out here. It just rained. So you may be able to tell a little bit. There's a little bit of water over here. But they let us out here. They put us in a special spot. And this will be where we'll meet. We'll meet tonight because tomorrow night I'm not going to be able to do our normal Tuesday. I will still have posts for y'all. Can you hear me very well? And somebody comment on that. Make sure my volume is good. If I need to lean up a little closer, I'll do that. I'm usually pretty loud. Hopefully it's picking up pretty good. But we had a date night tonight. We went to a restaurant. Thank you, Eileen. We went to a restaurant called The Peddler. You can look that up. It's really a kind of a steak and potato type place. It's been around for 40 years. Long time. So we ate there tonight. Just a little muffled. Okay. Let me see if I can bring this in a little bit. You can see. Bring it a little closer. How about that? Maybe I'm a little bit closer to my phone. Hopefully. So you just let me know. Always communicate with me and let me know. Okay, good. All right. So tonight we're going to talk about dating. We had a little, kind of a little sad thing that happened this week. We had a lady that she had posted that after 13 years, she was putting herself out there and she was going on a date. And then sounded like the guy was not an upstanding person. Let's just put it that way, say it nice. I just want people to know out there. And I know that I have some married ladies that are out here watching, but we have single people that are watching and they're struggling. They're struggling to redefine themselves, get back out there, and it's awkward. It's uncomfortable. So I guess all I want to say is be uncomfortable. Be uncomfortable. Because if we stay in our little shell, it's comfortable in the shell, but we're missing out. I don't want you to miss out on anything. I want your lives to be filled with good things. We put ourselves out and we get uncomfortable. When you say, in different ways, we are in business, so we are constantly having to be flexible. My husband he had a, what would you call it? I almost called it a confrontation this week with someone. It was almost like a personal attack. And, it's not what people do to us that matters, really, in the whole grand scheme of things. It's how we react. So how are we going to react when, and I told him if I had been where he was and they were treating me that way, I would have gone, we call that in the South redneck. I might have gone redneck. So, but it was not me. It was him, and he maintained his integrity and his graciousness. Let's just call it that. So we can't control what people do to us. And just like the lady that was going on the date, she cannot control who she meets. I mean, we don't know. That's part of when you're dating. That's what you're doing. You're really determining who this person is, if this person is right, if there is a way forward. And even though this precious lady had a very challenging week and it did not go according to plan, like I had dreamed for her, still there's a lesson in there. And the lesson is what? What's the lesson? The lesson is to keep moving forward. She has something, Ellie. She has something to give. She has something to learn. She has something that to get. And if we just sit back and say, you know what, I'm going to sit back and just let it happen and whatever, que sera, sera, whatever will be, well, that be might not be where you want to be. So we have to take control of our future. Is that true?
That's good.
We have to take control, and we would not be together had we just been sitting back and just allowing fate, if you want to call it fate. Now, I do believe that our meeting was God ordained. I believe the timing was God ordained. But if I had just been in my shell, I would have never met him. And the same for him. In fact, we weren't looking for each other, but we were very busy in life. We were very busy doing things. And that is when you meet people. So I used to always tell my friends, and I was telling my husband earlier, I said, where are the good guys? Where are they, Len? Where's the good guys hanging out?
They're in the gym.
They're in the gym.
They're in the ball field.
They're on the ball field. Are they in the bars?
Not the good.
Not the good ones. Where else? Can you
Church.
find? Church, sometimes. Yeah.
Sometimes. Yeah. Most times.
Yeah. Single ones. We want single guys.
Single. Yeah.
How about clubs? There are, if you live in a big city or near one, they have a lot of places like that. You go to these little food clubs where you learn to cook, and you do things like that. What else?
Well, I would say even if someone's in business, Even networking, like the
Yeah,
chamber.
like in the Chamber of Commerce,
Yeah,
after hours.
yeah, networking.
Yeah,
Building a network.
building a network. I think we have a train coming through. so, and the reason I'm saying this is I want you to keep going forward. And I can't read everything that's up here, but I see that somebody got a soulmate. Okay. March 8th. I can't read all of them. I'm sorry. Let's see more. All right, hold on just a moment, y'all. I'm going to see Carla. 8th anniversary. Yay! Carla. That's great. That's great. We have been married. Let's see. We got married in 93. Yeah. 29 years. We have been married, and we weren't looking for each other. And just a side note, we both came from very dysfunctional families, and Len's parents had been married multiple times and were miserable. Married, divorced, married, divorced. It was a bad situation. My parents were married the whole time and were miserable. I was the child that was praying that my parents would divorce because it was so bad. So I think sometimes when you go through such hardship, that you appreciate. You know what you're looking for, and you know what you don't want, right? So, you Jazz, thank you. So you know what you don't want. But what I do want for each one of you, if you're single or widowed or whatever, and you're looking for love, it's out there. It really is. Just have hope, continue along your journey, and don't be afraid to put yourself out there. Be transparent. Be yourself. That's one thing I would encourage all of you. Be yourself. Because you know what? Eventually, at some point, that guy's going to figure out who you are. So you might as well just be yourself from the get-go. Be authentic. Be your authentic, beautiful self. Because there is someone out there for you. I do believe that. I believe for each person, there's a mate. I do. And if you want that, you'll find that. Yeah, I see that. I agree, Sharon. You can meet someone in church. That's right. I believe that. We just need to be hanging out in the types of places that we meet that good person. Sometimes we meet them through work. Sometimes it is through sports. We exercise. We exercise, CrossFit, and we have a very community type gym. We have over 100 people at the CrossFit that we attend. So I'm just saying, ladies, hey, if you want to meet a hot guy, that's where hot guys are hanging out. They're getting in shape at the gym. Okay? That's where you need to be hanging out. And you say, well, maybe I'm not in shape. Well, hey, that's a good place to start. Get yourself in shape. And that's something else I wanted to bring up. I read this book years ago. I didn't understand the title of it. It was Stephanie Christopher. Remember that? She wrote this book, and I saw the title, and I did not understand what she was talking about. She said, Becoming the Man I Want.
Yeah, that's right.
That's the title of the book, Becoming the Man I Want. What's she talking about? Stephanie Christopher is an actress. She has starred in Broadway plays. I'm not sure movies, but with Tyler Perry as Medea. She has been in, I think, the Broadway versions of some of those in Atlanta. So she's phenomenal. She's a beautiful woman. And she when she said becoming the man I want, at first I thought, what's she talking about? Becoming the man I want. What she is saying is to attract a particular kind of man, that is what you have to become. So if you figure out the direction, it's like figuring out where you want to be. Well, now what do I have to do to get there, right? And that's what her book is about. Her book is very good. It's about her ups and downs, just things that she struggled with. That's what we have to do. Michelle, hey, cuz. Hey, Sharon, you met your husband 31 years ago. He was jogging. Yeah, jogging. There you go, Sharon. I bet he was checking you out. Hey, you know what? Life happens. Sometimes we just don't even plan it. That's when it's so beautiful and so wonderful. So just be enjoying your life. Do not stay home. Do not stay in your cave. Get out of your cave. Get out of your comfort zone. Be yourself. Experience some things. Go on some cruises. Hey, beautiful cousin. Go on, do some things. In fact, his oldest brother, lost his wife years back. Yeah, it's been at least 5 years. And he went on a cruise for singles. Was it a Christian cruise?
I'm not
No,
sure.
it was a singles cruise. I don't know anyway. It was a singles cruise. Anyway, long story short, I now have a new sister-in-law. Her name is April. I love her very much. I'm so thankful for her. And not only did he marry her, but he decided to move back to South Carolina. He was living in Ohio. So he has moved, and he's moved back home with us. So now I have another sister-in-law in my family. So I'm so thankful for that. So, but had he not taken that chance and gone on his cruise, we would have never met her. And she has become a good friend to me. So put yourself out there. Yes, it feels awkward. It feels a little scary at times. You know what? You can do it. You have 140 members, Carl? I'm reading the chat, so I hope everybody else is reading all this. That is awesome. I am, kudos to you. I am so proud of you for doing that. That's awesome, Carl. Thank you for doing that. It's awesome. And you know what? Just doing what we're called to do in life, we're in the right position and we're rightfully aligned with what our purpose is. Everything else will fall into place. It's just like a puzzle. You know, when you build a puzzle, sometimes you start with the outer pieces and then you work your way in. It's the way it happens. I have a cousin online here right now, Michelle. And my cousin, I call her the mother of mothers. She's the type of mother, if a mother has a question, then we go to her. She loves children. And Michelle, I just want to honor you right now and just say thank you for all you've done. Michelle has taken unwed mothers into her home and loved on them through the pregnancy. And she's adopted a beautiful daughter who is now grown. But Michelle is a mother of mothers, and I appreciate you, Michelle, and what you do. I do brag on you a lot. Thank you. We need women in those positions in life. Sometimes it goes without a lot of accolades, but you are important. What each of you do, like Carla, is wonderful. Sharing, being with your man for so long, jogging. I hope you're still jogging. He probably likes it. I hope he's jogging with you. Yeah, I hope he's jogging with you. We're on our day tonight. I am about to go to a leadership conference. I stated that a little bit earlier. It's the third level. I'll be gone for about 9 days. So we decided to come and have a little date night tonight, bring y'all with us. And this is what we do. We take time for each other. We always have. If we have a family vacation for like the beach or whatever we do, we also have time with each other. Because even 2 vacations is a heck of a lot cheaper than divorce. Would y'all agree with that? So we are going to take care of one another. Hey, Pam. Hey, Susanna. Glad you could join us again tonight. It's very important whether you're married or whether you're dating or if you're getting ready to meet your soulmate, because that's what I'm saying. Make sure you take time out and you cherish that person. Spend time one-on-one. We have wonderful children, but there's just time that we need to be with each other. Without the kids. Hey, without the dogs. Our dogs are like bad little children sometimes. We can't even go in our room without them trying to get in or clawing outside our door. And we have one dog, she has learned how to touch the keypad, so she like almost like doorbell rings her way into the house. So she won't let us ignore her. You like to play house together. I got you into that too much, but she said they like to play house together. He does help. He does other things, and I'm eternally grateful for. It's my manifesto. He makes things happen around our house. I dream these crazy projects up and it makes me. But tonight we decided to go up one night early before my trip. So I'm going to be in somewhere in North Carolina, above Charlotte, and they haven't told us what we're going to be doing, so I don't even know. So I will not be out here tomorrow night on our normal Tuesday night. That's why I wanted to have this video with y'all tonight. But I have got posts set up. We're celebrating Women's History Month. So I put that out there. And also, I started a book called Four Agreements. If you get a chance, you probably can get it from Kindle. You should read it on there. It's a real easy, quick read. You can just probably really sit down and read the book in 1 or 2 sittings. It's that easy to read. The way the guy wrote it. Now, it's from a unique dreamer. It's from a unique perspective. So I will say, just give it a little bit of a chance. Because when I first started reading it, what did you think?
Well, then I said I'm going to be open-minded.
Yeah, be a little open-minded. So you're kind of reading something. I think it's sort of like a fictional tale, maybe, but a fictional tale that has a lot of truth to it, the way he presents it. So just be open-minded a little bit, because the ideas of what he's talking about, it's for real. And I believe I agree with everything, the basis of what he's saying. So his name is Don Miguel Ruiz, and it's the Four Agreements. So I've read it. I'm probably going to have to go back and reread it. It was just so much to it. But let's see if I can give y'all a little bit of view where we're at. It's really pretty up here. This is called Rick Irwin's Level 10, right? So this is my soulmate. This is my protector, provider, and my biggest fan.
Well,
I won't say biggest, maybe his littlest fan, but I'm 5'4". I know you can't see us in person. I'm 5'4". He's 6'4". So, and I'm usually about 100 pounds lighter than him when I'm in my good weight, which I'm working towards. So anyway, I want to say I love you all. I want your week to be wonderful. I want your lives to be even more wonderful. And it is my dream for each one of you to live out your purpose and your calling in life. Because you were created for something unique, something very special. And you have that in you. So don't give up on that. Please press forward and have hope that as long as you are consistent and you continue to move forward, you will reach that point. You will step into your destiny. And I want to be there to cheer you on. I'm excited for you. So I want to say goodbye. And when I'm able to get out here on Facebook Live, I will do some random ones. So just check every so often. You can check an Ammirata and just kind of see what's going on. Love you all. Bye.